From the top, this is Crash to Desktop. Welcome, everybody. We're going to power through this intro. Everybody's been playing some games this week. This is probably going to be a short one. So pretty much what happened, guys, to explain why this is awkward from the beginning. I messed up and freaking turned off everyone's voices but my own, so I sound like a crazy person talking to myself. Which I guess is apropos for the GIFs that are happening.
Now you need to go back and add our voices, like do an impression of our voices.
Right? Just ADR everything.
Yep.
Okay. Llama's been playing Metal Gear Solid 5, as always.
Yes.
That's a given. There was a new thing that added nukes, right? Is what you said?
Oh, no. Nukes have always been around.
Oh, anti-nukes.
Yeah, it's like you can now you can steal people's nukes super easily now. Like within 5 minutes of infiltrating someone.
So you're just stealing people's nukes.
Yeah, because people really hate nukes.
Who are you,
there's a special
US?
cutscene. But there's a special cutscene that's going to play once everyone disables their nukes. And people are speculating that's going to release part 3 of the game, but it's not going to happen. There's just a cutscene that plays as soon as everyone deactivates their nukes.
But you know Kojima would do that.
Yeah.
The last part of the game is locked behind everybody not having nukes anymore.
Well, he did the entire thing that got him in trouble, where at the end of the game, they put a game cassette into a DVD player, and someone took all the time to decode that, and it was a game where your name was Boss, and the person you were closest to betrays you, and it was actually a reference to the next game he was going to make and Metal Gear.
Oh,
and then Konami was like, no, and they switched it to the sound and MSX Metal Gear would make if you put it in there.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised it didn't change to something like "See a Space Cowboy" or something. It's like some really ridiculous reference that just like Konami trying to be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool, Konami, but no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was like them trying to be cool. They're so corporate. Okay, Kimani played Rune Factory 4.
Yep.
He really enjoyed it. Lots of waifus. I told him he would really like Stardew Valley. He said he probably would. Yeah. We talked about Dark Souls 3 a little bit. We talked about the bonfire glitch and other stuff and how PC ports really seem to be lacking, and it seems like it's because, they're always on designed for consoles first. We pretty much came to a consensus on that, and you know what? Pretty much that's how I feel. So, yeah. Okay, things. I played Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. It's a fun game. It's like 2D Dark Souls. Go watch my review on it. You're already on my channel. Just go find it.
What if they're on SoundCloud?
If they're on SoundCloud, then they probably got there from the YouTube version. So just hit the back button on your web browser. I also played Mass Effect 2. I am going through it again because I'm going to do a really critical and in-depth review of Mass Effect 3, counter-arguing every person's bitchy point that they had about why the game was bad. Tell them why I think it's one of my favorite games of all time. Alright, then we moved on to Nintendo. Nintendo is not showing anything at E3 this year. They're really not doing anything at E3. What they are doing, though, is they are having a playable version of the new Zelda for everyone to try out. And they're doing a day-long live stream of the new Zelda, which will hopefully give people a really extensive look into the new Zelda and not just be really crappy shit. Because, that's actually a thing. Okay, seeing as we're pretty much full circle now. That only took 4 minutes. Wow. It shows how much we stretch things out.
Let's just end the podcast now.
Yeah, it's over. Goodbye. What was I going to say? I have worries about the whole day-long live stream thing. I feel like it's going to be in a really walled-off area. It's going to be like one dungeon, and it's just going to be like game footage on a loop. Like, at this point, I wouldn't put it past Nintendo, and it really worries me.
Like, I partially have that fear, but at the same time, I'm giving it some hope.
No, I'm
giving it a decent amount of hope because Zelda Wii U was like, it was 80% finished like a while ago.
Oh, totally. No, the game is probably already 100% finished. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying, I'm approaching it with cynicism because I think it's not above Nintendo to be all like, we just want to give you a little bit because we hope this is going to hype it up, when in reality it's actually going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
If they keep dick teasing this game, it is going to have negative repercussions. Go ahead.
That's how I feel with Overwatch. Overwatch is a really... I was really hyped for that game.
I haven't even played Overwatch and I'm already burnt out on it.
Yeah, it's like they keep on releasing stuff. And the reason why I'm not hyped about it anymore, well, I'm still going to play it, but
yeah,
people have been playing that game. Like 400 people have been playing that game 6 months ago.
Exactly, yeah.
And then just the rest of the world got to play it recently, and just like I'm seeing all these things, I know everything.
Oh, did we not talk about
that
on the? Did we not talk about that on the podcast before?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, I was actually. See, that's amazing because I was actually talking. Okay, I must have been talking about it with our D&D group then. Right,
yeah,
Kimani?
I remember that.
Okay, I was talking about this, and thank God somebody is on my side, or has enough knowledge to be on my side. I get about it. I was saying this. The Overwatch beta, the exclusive one that went out to 400 people, or whatever number, it's gonna cause a divide in the player base from day one.
Oh yeah, no, because you'll have elitists who, well,
are already like super skilled and high up. Like there's streamers who are already like pros at the game and going to pro tournaments for the game.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have the scrubs who are like, fuck the elitists,
like
and
complete greenhorns. Yeah.
I kind of wish I got the game on PC, but I got on Xbox to play with other people.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
And so that means everyone's new. Everyone doesn't know anything about the game.
Yeah, yeah.
There's something
you do have something there.
Yeah, but there's something that's even worse. No, it's much worse than playing against a good team when all of your team is bad. Is playing against where everyone's bad. The game just feels broken. Like if you're not playing with people you know, and everyone's new to the game, it's awful.
Oh yeah.
It's just the game doesn't move the way it should. Everything's like mispaced. There's a ton of people playing the same characters, and everything's not moving the way it should.
All the Bastions.
No, it wasn't Bastions. There's a lot of like Hanzos and Widowmakers.
Oh, well, the only complaints I get is how Bastion seems to get the play of the game every time. Like, that's a big meme already for the game. I've seen it everywhere.
Bastion's so easy to kill. Like,
no, yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing is Blizzard literally gives almost the exact same response every time that somebody says it. You use Hanzo or Widowmaker to counter, apparently.
You move around him, because Hanzo and Widowmaker can have crazy mobility, so you move around, you hit him like once in the back, and he's done.
Yeah.
Or if you're Roadhog, you stun him, and then he's just done. If you have a teammate.
I still don't know if I'm going.
It's very windy outside.
You hear it on mine or something?
No, I'm just like looking out my window, and all the wheat fields are just like blowing in the wind.
Wow, we talk about a game you know nothing. It's like, I remember life once.
This is what it feels like to talk about Dark Souls.
Yeah, sorry. Well, at least you got revenge.
Hey.
Or every time you talk about Metal Gear Solid 5, that's both of us.
Hey, it's true. It's like, I have so many hours in that game.
It's okay. In just the past 2 days, I've put in 14 hours on Mass Effect 2.
Jeez, that is a lot.
Yeah. I love that game, man. Mass Effect series. So the reason I got it is because I picked up all of I didn't own Dragon Age 2 or Inquisition on PC or Mass Effect 3, so I picked all three of them. And I also got LA Noire.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I haven't got around to playing it. It's gonna be my next stream game, I think.
I feel like going back, Dragon Age Inquisition kind of started that entire thing where you can't buy a AAA game on PC. Remember all that?
Well, no, actually, I don't.
Oh, well, when that game first came out, I believe it was just an awful PC port.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
All that.
Couldn't be as bad as Batman.
Oh wait, no, I did. It can't be as bad as Arkham Knight. Nothing. Yeah, I remember. I pirated it on PC first. That's what I did. Then I got it on PS4 back when I still had my PS4.
And I'm sure it was great on PS4.
No, there were still plenty of bugs. There's actually,
Oh.
but they were mostly just really funny cosmetic bugs.
Huh.
Like I tweeted about them and stuff. There was a one if you jump, and then you're close enough to somebody that you can start a dialogue with them. You start the dialogue midair, and you'll be in your falling animation the whole time you're talking to them.
I did
It's
see
pretty
that.
funny.
I did buy Dragon Age Inquisition within the first month it was out,
Yeah.
and I had to restart that game 3 times because my game would crash and wouldn't save.
See, that's the problem with large open world games. I've always found is that you have to just save often. It sucks that it like the way there's like they can't fix the game, so you have to create your own way around it.
Yeah, so I actually haven't played Inquisition since then. It's
Yeah, I messed up a loyalty mission yesterday on Mass Effect, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta reload a save," and my last save was like at the beginning of the mission, so I had to. So I was, hitting the skip dialogue button to go through, but they also use that for selecting dialogue when the wheel comes up. So I chose all the wrong options. Like, well, shit, here goes try number 3, and I had to be like super carefully skipping dialogue. It was really frustrating. But yeah.
Huh.
I,
Meanwhile,
I
I'm
got all
happy
the-
because they brought back Shields in Rune Factory.
Yay!
They were in there in Rune Factory 2, I believe.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not sure. I didn't play Rune Factory 2. I've played all the others, though.
Gotcha.
And then they took him out in Rune Factory Tides of Destiny, and then they also took out the ability to freely cast magic.
I need to try out a factory.
You should.
All right, well,
but it seems like they're bringing it back, so.
that's cool. Okay, on. Oh, that was my knee. I set my knee on the
Careful.
table.
Careful.
Ouch. That was painful.
Oh,
On to
no,
the
fuck.
news. News that we have for you. It is news. I am stalling. While I pull up what I'm
Let's
going to
start
talk
with
about first.
Civilization 6.
That's what I was going to start with. How'd you know? It's almost as if you can read my mind, even though you can't.
You don't know.
I do know, thank you. I have anti-mind reading power.
So tinfoil.
It didn't work. I gotta figure out how to get YouTube to work with. Yes, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'll go back to Rune Factory.
Okay, talk about Rune Factory.
Oh no, I'm actually like playing it as.
No, that's not what I mean. Stop playing video games while we're talking about video games.
I'm playing Binding of Isaac right now.
You all playing video games right now?
No, I'm not.
I was gonna say, it's like, am I the only one who has to put any effort into this or something?
Wait, I guess I'll start off talking about Civilization 6. I don't play much Civilization 6. I played Civilization 2. I didn't really get into it, but I know it's a very
Well,
formulaic game.
you haven't played any Civilization 6 because it's not out.
That's I6. I'm in 2. Wait, what?
You said you haven't played a lot of Civilization 6.
I haven't played a lot of Civilization in general,
Gotcha.
but I know it's a very formulaic game with how
Yeah.
everything works. You gotta,
It's true.
and with this article title just saying Civilization 6 is coming in October with big changes. It's very
Vague.
Yeah,
changes
well,
in-
of course it's vague. It's a
even
Polygon
bugs, yeah,
title.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's the first problem.
Yeah, so it's been clickbait, but I don't really know where to go from that. I don't play a lot.
Yeah,
Of Civ.
well, from what it looks like, city planning is going to be adjusted. Scientific research is going to change. Diplomatic solutions are probably going to actually work.
Will Gandhi still nuke you? Like, is that
You know, he
something?
probably will. I don't think there's a way to stop Gandhi's bloodlust. It just doesn't seem possible.
So I'm
Looks
scared
like-
now.
Looks like they're going to try to clear up some of the congestion that was on the map in Civ 5 also. And improve multiplayer.
So I don't mean to cut you guys off, but I'm frightened by the fact that Sega's publishing Total War Warhammer.
They've been publishing Total War or Warhammer games for a while.
Okay, then I'm just lagging.
Yeah. I actually didn't know that until I was on Humble Bundle yesterday looking at the Sega sale.
Yeah, because like Warhammer games are pretty damn fun, and
Some of them are.
I've been pretty interested in Total War Warhammer.
I actually
And-
want to play through Vermintide sometime or try it out.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. The only one who knows about that game, I guess.
Yeah.
It is a Warhammer game that's a lot like the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer I was talking about, where it's like a survival co-op multiplayer
Oh,
based in the Warhammer universe. There's a lot of games in the Warhammer universe.
yeah.
The Warhammer MMO in the works.
So what about that Tokyo Mirage session?
Whatever that is.
It's Fire Emblem Cross Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, they gave
Alright.
it a name, Tokyo Mirage Session. Hashtag FE. Okay.
Huh. Wait,
But
my
no, it's
Tokyo,
like legitimately in the name.
my Tokyo Mirage. Wait, it's in the game title?
Yeah, Tokyo Mirage Session hashtag FE.
Got it. Does that make sense? I
But
can't lie. I'll probably get the new Civ game when all the DLCs are released, and I can get the finished version.
yeah,
Speaking of MMOs,
Yeah. What's up?
I recently discovered a fighting game MMO.
I think I know
Or
which
not
one you're
fighting.
talking about.
A beat 'em up MMO?
Which one?
Dungeon Fighter Online?
oh god, yeah.
That's
I've
old,
played
right?
Yeah, that's fairly
it's really
old.
old and it's a lot of fun.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's almost as
I've
fun as
played
the
it a
Guitar
bunch.
Hero MMO.
Oh yeah. I remember hearing about the Guitar Hero MMO.
oh my
Oh,
god.
I can't believe that was going to be a thing.
It was gonna be awful either way.
Oh my god,
But that
yeah.
Dungeon Fighter Online.
Like
is
an even worse version of Brutal Legend. It was gonna be.
I'm actually
I
looking
like
forward
Brutal
to
Legend.
the
I
Fable
didn't like
MMO.
Brutal Legend.
I think that was a general consensus. Like no one liked that game.
Oh no, plenty of people did. I thought I was the only one who didn't like it.
Oh, like
No,
everyone I've ever talked to about the game was like, oh, it's awful.
Yeah, opposite here actually. The Fable MMO. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. I thought that got canned when Lionhead got canned.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Disappointing, but
rip Lionhead, but not rip Molyneux. Molyneux can go straight in a ditch. He's part of some indie they started,
ah,
and of course he's already back to making promises that he can't keep yet again.
not entirely surprised.
Not surprising ever at all.
Right, do we want to move on to the
Yeah.
Disney Infinity article?
No, not yet. I'll get to that one next. I want to go on to so this,
Hmm.
at the
Hmm.
exploit. There are new. Okay. Okay, so apparently, God, am I gonna... All right, never mind. I'm not doing video anymore because it just doesn't want to work. I tried. I have tried. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, whatever. The point is, apparently, the problem that people are saying is that this exploit has nothing to do with anything, but the real reason it's being targeted is because it was part of a Humble Bundle for Nintendo games, Friends of Nintendo, or whatever.
Yeah.
More than 150,000 bundles were sold. Apparently, some users have like multiple copies of the game and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
That's not good.
In order to do the exploit, you have to have existing homebrew entry hack through another game. Exploit allows users to run modified or pirated software and apps on the. Oh, okay. So it's a hack to hack the 3DS. The exploit I'm talking about.
That's actually kind of big because it's
Yeah,
kind of
hold
like
on.
a gateway.
Thank goodness Kimani sent me a 3DS so I can test. Sorry, I love hacking my hand.
Just don't brick it.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna actually do it. Not this time. Oh, one thing we don't have an article about that I want to talk about is all the information for Sun and Moon we found.
Oh yeah. What's up with Popilio, whoever that is.
Oh, Poplio. He's adorable. That's what's up with him.
Okay, I don't know the.
Okay, so it's Poplio, which is the sea lion. There's Litten,
Okay.
which was the cat who's lit. Fuck. And then Ruffalo, something close to that. Mark Ruffalo, the owl.
Okay.
But
don't remember
I
his
feel like I exclusively see things about Poplio.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
it's apparently because the majority of the fan base hated him the minute he was announced.
They probably don't like
Okay,
his
no.
design.
Yeah,
The Pokemon
everybody's been
is-
bitching about it.
Is that,
Okay,
like,
that's the
the
thing with
broadest
Pokemon
fan
fan
base?
base. They diss the design, and then 9 times out of 10, generally
do.
the Pokemon with the worst design is like one of the best Pokemon. It's in terms of like battle strategy.
True.
Is that Pokemon like the broadest audience? Because you have people that have been there since like Gen 1.
Yeah,
But you also have like
Pokemon has a large
kids.
audience, but also the Pokemon fan base is horrible.
It is.
Just like almost 90%. Okay, 99% of fan bases are horrible. I'm just gonna get that out there.
Metal Gear fan base only got called a faggot once.
Oh dang! Look at you, you're doing so good.
Well, I don't know. The
You're almost.
the Earthbound fan base is pretty chill.
Oh, I would
God.
not say that.
I didn't even know Earthbound had. Well, I guess I knew they had a fandom, but I didn't know they congregated as a fan base.
Well, yeah, maybe fan base is too strong of a word.
Yeah, cause I mean, like I barely run into Earthbound memes. So.
Oh, one sec, I'm being called.
All right, dude. But yeah, the Undertale fan base is horrible. Speaking of Earthbound, I love that game so much. I hate that it has a fan base because it's bad. Oh,
I'm trying to
bad.
think of a good fan. I do like the Metal Gear fan base, except for the fact that they love Kojima a little too much.
I think 50% of the Dark Souls fan base is tolerable.
Yeah,
The ones that don't tell you to get good, the ones that are like Sun Bros and will help you out.
What's that one game, Second Life, where you get to like role play as whoever you want to be?
Yeah.
That
That's
probably
the
has a
thing.
really bad fan base.
Oh my god, dude! Like IMVU. Are you too young to know about that? I think you might be too young to know about that. Oh my god.
I might be.
Okay, it was
IMVU.
like the original Second Life.
Yeah.
It was
I
really
got
it's
it.
a really bad computer like social game. So it's like all about socializing with other people that are in it, and you have a 3D avatar and stuff, and you could like mod 3D models into the game and stuff. There are a
Well, Dungeon
lot of
Fighter Online.
penises and stuff. Yeah, Dungeon Fighter Online. How is it?
I feel like it was so much fun. And that's what I was going to talk about. Every time I visited the subreddit because I was curious about how like if people still into this stuff. Like it's a subreddit, so it's probably going to be congregating good things. But it seemed
Really?
very
You think
positive.
subreddits are full of good people?
That's what I saw there, and it was just people like, "Hey, can I have help?" And I went in the comments, and it was like people like, "Yeah, here's my name."
Oh, it's a
like, you
miracle.
can-
Then that
or
place
like,
needs to be
almost-
protected.
It's really, really awesome.
That place
And I
needs to
was-
be like a fucking like protected environment. Like guards need to be posted around and shit. Like we have a good subreddit. Nobody fuck this up.
Actually, now I think about it, the Metal Gear fan base isn't that good because if you go to their subreddit, it's just moderators abusing their power like crazy.
Oh, fun stuff. Why I don't use
So-
Reddit that much?
Yeah,
Reddit's pretty
I-
cancer.
Yeah. That's why when I go, if something nice, it's like the diamond in the rough. It's like hey, there's something nice here. Someone was nice to someone else.
All right, so Disney Infinity has been canned, and the studio making it has been canned.
Oh my.
Been canned? What does that mean? You mean like they filed for bankruptcy?
Cancer.
No, canned, like taken out,
So it's like laid off.
dissolved. Apparently, their future plans included Rogue One figures and larger figures, I guess. Thing.
Bigger figures. What does that mean?
Apparently, they were also going to have a story mode they were going to do to intertwine all the characters that are in it together.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't like Disney Infinity from the start. So.
Well, you know, Space Emissary did really well.
No, but that was like different though. It wasn't a toy to life game.
Yeah,
It's
that was
true.
Smash.
Well, kind of. You could view it because it's just toys.
Yeah, if you go by the opening cutscenes in game theory.
Yeah.
Also, Sans is really Ness.
Oh god, not that again.
Oh, I'll never let it go. I hate it. So that was the video that made me click unsubscribe, man. It's like, no, I'm done here. We're never talking again.
I watch so much Project M that
Oh yeah,
mods come up a lot, and it's like there's like 50 Sans mod
for
videos,
Ness, for Ness skins.
and it's like I want to find a way to like block the word Sans and just like have it never show up.
But about Disney Infinity, you could kind of see it happening because Polaris, which is a Disney-owned multi-channel network for YouTube, they started doing a shit ton of promotional videos with their like biggest people, like Markiplier and etc.
Wow.
And others. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know Comic Storian was one of them. He does comic book, etc. So they were doing this big like Disney promotion for Disney Infinity, so you could tell it was getting ready to go down the shitter. It's like the only people they do large game promotions for when they force a bunch of their creators to collab with each other is when they do like Guns of Icarus. Try to keep that
Guns of
game
Icarus
floating
not good?
for more months. No, it's a really fucking fun game. It just doesn't have a large player base.
It didn't look good when I saw it. I kept on seeing it. This game looks kind of iffy. I don't know.
Oh really? Nah, I enjoyed it. I've played it. Me and JC played it for a whole night one lunch.
Nice.
I'm looking up its active player base. Playtime in the last 2 weeks was 3 hours average.
No.
Players in the last 2 weeks was actually 17,000. So it's not super bad. It's actually higher than I expected because every time I've been on there, you can't find a game to save your life. It's also because the games take a while to. Like I think about 2 hours, we got like 4 games done.
Oh, that's not a good ratio.
You have to be committed to actually play the game. So yeah, Disney Infinity was, and which is a thing.
Is anyone really sad about that? Like,
No. Actually, it brings up an interesting point. People are talking about, is this like the end of Toy to Life games?
hopefully.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
hopefully
the
is what I
Amiibos.
thought. Well, they're not
No.
a Toy to Life game. They're just
Yeah,
like
they're not.
they're Toy to DLC.
Yeah.
Technically, through the Wii U, you can play a 5-minute demo if you have the amiibo for a game.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true.
for what game?
If you have you can play a 5-minute demo of the game your amiibo is from.
Oh, on Smash. I got
Yeah.
I think it's actually in the Wii U dashboard.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it is. They
Well, they have
made it
one
like
in
they
Smash,
put it in
too.
an update for like the Wii U system.
That's
Yeah,
So the
Smash
more-
has that entire thing.
Yeah, the more amiibos, the more demos.
interesting.
I'm gonna have to leave again for a few seconds.
Okay. But yeah, so people are talking about this the end of the Toy to Life genre, essentially. I hope it is. You hope it is. Kimani probably hopes it is. I'm just sick and tired of there being entire, like, aisles in places like stores and shit where it's just all freaking Skylanders and Disney Infinities and Amiibos. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
That'll be first.
Freaking, especially because I just want it to end because I want Nintendo to stop, like, controlling the market on those amiibos. Like, they force those shortages. Like, I
I
guarantee
did not know that.
I guarantee no, it's just completely conjecture. It's not, like, proven.
Oh.
But, like, they force those shortages, hold on to a stock of them, and sell them themselves on. I wouldn't put it past them. I don't know if, like, the processing and stuff for that wouldn't make it worth it. If that's the case, then they probably wouldn't, obvious. But they're definitely, like, driving up the price by purposely causing shortages. A lot of people believe.
I forgot to mention this, but there's another news thing. And it's Metal Gear, but it doesn't really have to do that
Oh,
much
what's
with Metal
that?
Gear, but it's pretty cool. Some guy. It's actually a team of people. They're running a contest to see who can run every single Metal Gear game in the fastest time.
Okay, so just get a speedrunner.
It's speedrunning of every single Metal Gear Solid game.
I
Metal Gear
guarantee
game.
they exist.
Oops.
Somebody has mail,
Uh,
apparently.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
You have mail.
But the list was way longer than I thought.
Well, what's
it was gonna be.
what's like the prize for doing it?
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
It's multi-platform speedrun competition. I challenge you to complete every Metal Gear Solid game made for PlayStation in as a short amount of time as possible. That includes Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 4, Goes to the Patriots, Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain. To win, you must post your PM and verification. Okay. New rewards added. All right, so he's giving away a PS1, a PS2, a PS3, and a PS4. PS4 like the limited edition thing.
Okay.
Also a Phantom Pain limited edition with the hand.
Okay.
So that's pretty. That's
cool.
Cool.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that actually reminds me of the 602 for Super Mario game. It's a speedrun event they do once a year, where a bunch of people get together and they run through Super Mario 64 120, Super Mario Sunshine 120, Super Mario Galaxy, which I think is 120, and then Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is 242. It totals up to 602 stars total. It takes around 30 hours average.
That's the thing, though. I think this if they did this back to back, it would take.
Well, if you have a skilled speedrunner.
A skilled speedrunner, but those people, I don't think a Metal Gear Solid 5 speedrun, which I've actually been watching, is going to be able to be amazing Metal Gear Solid 2 speedrun.
Well, that's not necessarily true, because a lot of people, if they play one game in a series for a speedrun, they will branch out to the others in the.
I know, but
it's actually pretty common. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, also, I've looked on speedrun.com where you can check it's the base, it's pretty much the base for like posting your times. For all the Metal Gear Solid games, there's like a max like 5 people per category.
Well,
so there's not
you can
that
look
many
to
people.
see if they have their own actual website.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Because a lot of speedrunning communities have their own.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they do, actually.
Yeah, it's not very big. Like there's 3 people that speedrun Metal Gear Solid 5 with Phantom Pain on the site. One of them's a complete cheater, by the way. Like he cheats when he does that.
Metal Gear Solid 1's in-game time for top rank is 1 hour 3.
That's pretty good. Oh yeah, and also all the games have like in-game time. So
that's extreme. That was also a year ago. It's been uncontested for.
I know Metal Gear Solid 4 is going to be a pain in the butt. Ground Zeroes takes like 5 minutes to speedrun. It's ridiculous.
So I'm sorry, but
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4 is a 2-hour speedrun.
Ooh, that's way better than I thought.
All right.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is the only game I don't know.
Metal Gear Solid 4 New Game Plus, I'm assuming for cutscene skip.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2 is the only game I don't know the time for.
All right, I guess we're going to talk about Metal Gear Solid speedruns for a little bit, so tough.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
way into that game.
They can get over it. Metal Gear Solid 2, 1 hour, 30 minutes. New Game Plus.
Right, those games are way shorter than I thought. So Metal Gear Solid's about an hour. 2 hour 30. 3 an hour 30.
Yeah, see, that's
4,
what
how much you said?
4 was like
4 2 hours, and then you got Ground Zeroes, which is like 15 minutes, and Phantom Pain, which is 2 hours.
What is Ground Zeroes is 3 minutes 13 seconds.
Well, that they divided up by
the missions. Oh, they're just doing ILs. Okay.
Yeah. because there's no
I was about to
overall
get way more
timer.
impressed.
I did Ground Zeroes. I think if you go to speedrun.com, there's actually my time up there
For which one?
for Ground Zeroes for one mission. I uploaded it about a year ago, and I didn't go over Save the Llamas.
No, you were.
I didn't go under Save the Llamas because I was
What'd
like, I
you
don't want
do?
anyone to know about this because my friends really don't like knowing stuff. I don't remember. I might not even post my time. I was thinking about it for a while because I got really good at it.
Cool.
Yeah, just whatever. That was pointless.
All right. I think we're just gonna end it here instead of doing releases. There's not. Oh, I know. There was a couple of things I want. Never mind. A couple of releases that aren't happening yet. Dishonored 2 is coming out this November.
Ugh.
How dare you?
Not sure.
It's the only stealth game I enjoy.
It was okay.
I like it.
I have it on so many consoles though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Wait for those price drops.
Yeah.
And something else was here. I think it was interesting. Release date. Oh, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, No Man's Sky.
Apparently, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is going to have an upgrade system.
Oh god.
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
like that.
Homefront
Especially since-
Homefront the Revolution is coming out and is going to be horrible.
Oh yeah. pretty much.
They're like, let's take this freaking first-person shooter that barely anybody played. That's essentially a ripoff of a movie. That's a retelling of a book, and make it into an MMO kind of thing.
Oh, speaking of books, I've been reading Tom Clancy Rainbow Six.
Oh,
I guess it's kind of video games.
yeah, about sometimes very loosely.
Yeah.
But you've heard about No Man's Sky, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, it would just be nice if they actually showed something solid for the game.
Solid. Do you mean
like
Metal Gear
no.
Solid?
No, god, shut up. Like
Sorry.
every time they show the game, it's like this is a procedurally random game, right? Procedurally generated. So no, like two things are exactly the same. Something close. I don't know what. The point is, like, then they're doing the demo and they get off their ship and go to a planet, and within like seconds of being on the planet, they've already found a tool and like are talking to a person that they have like language in common with and stuff. It's like, come on, you're showing this game off for being procedurally generated and everything that you want to talk about, then show that instead of your obviously choreographed.
That's
Like they haven't showed anything that gives enough faith. Like that they have faith in their.
it's pretty sad.
Deus Ex: Mankind Divided is coming out in August, and it's probably gonna be ad, fortunately, because of after all the whole or augment your pre-order business that they went through and crap. Everything that was just bad about it. Shows that Square like just wanted to make as much money off of it as possible. And
That's
just
pretty
push
much
it
all
out
the
the
companies
door.
now.
Final Fantasy 15 in September 30th. Gears of War 4 in October.
What?
Battlefield. Yeah. You know about that?
I can't keep track of those games name.
It's okay. I don't blame you. It's not interesting. It's not an interesting game. It's Gears of War. They've been the same since number 1.
Pretty much, but I just thought that came out a while ago.
Ah.
I've been hearing so much about it.
There was another Gears of War game tie-in so they can make.
Oh no.
Yeah. Battlefield 1. That's the name of the new Battlefield.
It's a
Which
bad
is
name,
supposedly just going to be about World War One. So people have been making crazy rumors about it. Like it's going to involve wizards and shit. Yeah. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare in November. Pokemon Sun and Moon in November. No set date for Dishonored 2, unfortunately. A new Tom Clancy game in December or sometime around then to be announced.
Oh,
Because they always
was
use
it Patriots?
they always use December 31st when they have a placeholder date for it. No, it's Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands
Ooh.
thing, I guess. Doom just came out, which is pretty cool. Other things happened. Not a lot to talk about. I hope Mirror's Edge Catalyst is good. But it's EA, so who knows?
Yeah, and that upgrade system. Isn't it a retelling of the first game? But
No,
like,
it's a sequel.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I've
Yeah,
been
well,
hearing
better
different
be.
things.
Oh, of course they have a
heard-
collector's edition for it for $200.
What? Do you get a night with faith? Like, like that's
Right.
expensive.
No, it has doesn't product detail. It's got a statue of her talking to some, has concept art. It's a lithograph that no one cares about. Oh, it has temporary tattoos, so obviously it's worth it. No, it has a steel book. I'm assuming is an art book. It just says steel book. They literally don't tell you. I'm assuming that might be what the game is in. And then a box,
Oh, yeah.
of course. You know, this is a pretty standard, like, $100 collector's edition. And it was like, nah,
The only
200.
collector's-
Give us your money, bro. Give us your money. You know you
The only
want.
collector's edition thing I liked was the Borderlands thing where you got the loot box and you could open it.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was so cool.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. I think that's pretty cool.
Especially
Alright,
since it was almost like a subscription. You could just keep on buying it.
All right, guys, we're gonna end it here. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye. I just hit